your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy.
Didn't we do this before?
Yeah, I'm surprised I can't believe I just remembered. You see. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other.
I could.
Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. It looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off of my man. Did someone call for me? Ugh, no, geez, Fan. Well, I'm over here crushing Lucas' dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Gosh! I improvised and added that. Excuse me. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Excuse me. Oh, howdy there. Ashley, Fan. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Luca was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it.
How rude.
Yeah, rude dude. Don't be rude, Fan.
Look at Colonel's face.
He's ticked off.
Yeah.
Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station.
Rude.
Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a fly and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
He's got that face again.
Never tick him off. He's a Hufflepuff. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get really ugly. There wasn't a really ugly there. Let's see. I'd say the top. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the formal, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I choose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Luca as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Luca's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles and hope that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn, those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand still, holding the same spot, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up when you see Ashley with a sinister look. You know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
What? What? What?
What?
You would never do that.
I would never do that either. I'd rather just turn the other cheek and ask her, could you please leave me alone? Seriously, I want to make friends. I hate making enemies. Fan, do something! Do something! Excuse me. Scooping up a fingerful, Fan tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Luca. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. I need to catch my breath. That's not part of the conversation.
He looks angry.
Yeah, you don't tick him off.
What?
Can I has potato face?
What?
Fan rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky salt water sauce, plated on a battle axe blade, forged by my supreme chef ancestors.
Who wants to eat off of an axe blade?
That's just wrong. It's not even a cooking utensil. You've ignored me for too long. This ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Fan and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He's already eating it. Look at it.
Food poisoning alert. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good.
What?
It killed him. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsies! Oh, it was. Tastes like poison. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues.
What is in the dog's mouth?
I think it's like a stick or a spatula.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, you have to lean closer to take a good look at it. Excuse me. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds, so he's immune to poison. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on! You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. Excuse me. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring.
He's got teeny tiny tears in his eyes.
Aww. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Luca? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
He just does not like that guy.
Either that or he doesn't like it. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since then, I have been working toward that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them, like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you. Shut up! I'm the only one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Look at his hair.
Whoa. Temper! There are other fishes in the sea, Fan. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Is that long and sad? How'd I do?
That was long and obnoxious.
I'll do it again.
No. Let's
no.
move on.
But I thought it was a very good, long, sad sign.
It was long and obnoxious. Are you ready? Do you need a sip of water?
Yeah.